When dealing with a narcissist, it can feel like you're constantly on the defensive, stuck in an endless loop of manipulation, gaslighting, and emotional exhaustion. Their relentless need for control, attention, and validation can drain you of your energy and leave you feeling powerless. But what if the most powerful tool you had wasn't a well-crafted argument or a show of strength? What if the ultimate defense was something as simple as silence? Narcissists thrive on attention. Their inflated sense of self and deep-seated insecurity make them crave constant admiration, acknowledgement, and control over those around them. They manipulate, criticize, and often create conflict to keep the spotlight on themselves. Whether it's through grandiose displays or subtle jabs, they will do whatever it takes to maintain their sense of superiority. When you argue back or try to defend yourself, you're playing into their hands, giving them exactly what they want, engagement. But silence disrupts this dynamic entirely. It denies them the fuel they need to feel powerful and in control. Silence, in this context, is not about submission or passivity. It's about reclaiming your power by refusing to participate in their toxic behavior. When a narcissist hurls insults or tries to provoke a reaction, they expect you to respond. They're counting on your emotional reaction to further feed their ego. By remaining silent, you deny them the satisfaction of seeing you upset or rattled. In that moment, the power dynamic shifts. Suddenly, they're the ones who are left scrambling for control. They become confused, frustrated, and sometimes even enraged by your refusal to engage. For the narcissist, control is everything. They need to feel that they can influence your thoughts, emotions, and actions. By not responding to their provocations, you strip them of that control. You become an unpredictable force, one they can no longer manipulate or toy with. This throws them off balance, and it's in this moment that their true insecurity often surfaces. Narcissists are deeply insecure individuals, despite their outward display of confidence. When their manipulative tactics fail to produce the desired effect, they are forced to confront their own vulnerability, a reality they desperately try to avoid. Silence is also a boundary-setting tool in relationships with narcissists. Boundaries are often non-existent or consistently violated. They may invade your privacy, belittle your feelings, or demand more of your time and energy than is reasonable. By choosing silence in the face of their manipulations, you are drawing a line in the sand, signaling that you will no longer tolerate their behavior. It's a way of saying, I will not be dragged into this drama. I will not allow you to control my emotions. Narcissists hate boundaries because they limit their ability to dominate others, so your silence serves as a powerful form of self-protection. Another reason silence is so effective is that it forces the narcissist to sit with their own thoughts and emotions. Typically, they deflect, blame, or project their issues onto others, avoiding any real self-reflection. But when they are met with silence, there is no one left to manipulate, no one left to argue with or blame. They are left alone with their own insecurities and feelings of inadequacy, which is precisely what they fear the most. It's like holding up a mirror and forcing them to see themselves for who they really are without the distraction of external validation or conflict. It's important to note, however, that silence is not a tool of revenge. The goal is not to punish the narcissist, but to protect yourself from their damaging behavior. Silence allows you to conserve your emotional energy and maintain your sense of peace. It's about creating a space where you can detach from the chaos they try to create and focus on your own well-being. Engaging with a narcissist only drains you, while silence can empower you to stay grounded and calm in the face of their provocations. Many people struggle with the idea of staying silent because it can feel counterintuitive. Our natural reaction when someone attacks or manipulates us is to defend ourselves, to explain or justify our position. But with narcissists, this approach only backfires. They are not interested in resolution or understanding. They are interested in winning and maintaining control. Silence takes away their ability to drag you into a never-ending battle of wills. It is a strategy that puts your emotional health first, while simultaneously cutting off the narcissist's access to your inner world. Over time, as you consistently employ silence, the narcissist may escalate their tactics in an attempt to regain control. They may lash out more aggressively or try to manipulate you in new ways. But eventually, most narcissists will grow frustrated and seek validation elsewhere. Silence weakens their hold on you, and without the emotional engagement they crave, they lose interest. It's not that they change or become self-aware, it's that they realize you're no longer a reliable source of the attention they need. And while they may seek new victims, you will have freed yourself from their toxic grasp. In this way, silence is not just a momentary defense, it's a long-term strategy for disengagement. It's a way of saying that you value your peace over their chaos, your well-being over their need for dominance. It takes strength to remain silent in the face of provocation, but it is a strength that pays off in the long run. Over time, you'll notice that their words and actions have less of an impact on you. You'll feel more in control of your own emotions and less dependent on their validation or approval. In conclusion, silence is one of the most effective defenses against a narcissist. It denies them the attention they crave, disrupts their manipulative tactics, and forces them to confront their own insecurities. By choosing not to engage, you reclaim your power and protect your emotional well-being. Silence is not about weakness. It's about setting boundaries and refusing to be drawn into a game you can't win. It's about saying, I'm done playing by your rules. In the end, silence speaks louder than any argument or confrontation.